everyone, this is your beginner guide to using UV resin to make little card toppers and jewellery and things like that. So I'm going to do two different ones. I'm going to do a tiny little topper and I'm going to do this little bear. Some people make worry bears out of them. I've got different alcohol inks that I can add to change the colour, and lots of different kind of glitter shapes in here, little sequin things, very cute. So let's get started. We're using the UV Resin Hard. It's high transparency and anti-yellowing, which is great. It's also odorless. Now if you come in store, this is what we use, but anyone else out there, you can get this online anywhere. All you have to do is just take off the top, peel off the inside, and you're ready to go. And this is the lid, so if you take that off, then you're ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to make some choices on colour now. So I'm going to go, I think this is pink. Yes, it very much looks like pink. You've got to give it a good shake because all of the colour inside the bottle does settle. So it needs a good shake to mix in. Then I'm going to choose some little glittery things. These are tiny little glittery stars. So I'll add some of that. I think we'll do that for the heart. For the worry bear, I've got a thing for purple. I think this might be the best purple. Pinks, purples, blues. I just love all those colours. Should we do that all? I think we'll try the powder actually, because I haven't tried the powder yet. I've got tiny little spoons, so I can just scoop out a little bit. And so that will be our second project. Move that away. And we need some purple bits to go inside. There, so that's going to be our next project. This is the current one. Okay, so all we have to do is squeeze it into the shape that we want. I want this little heart shape here, so I'm squeezing the resin in until I'm happy it's properly full. I may have gone over the edges a little bit there, but that's okay. I'm now going to put some of the ink in. These inks, if they haven't been used, they need piercing. So let's just try and get that done with a stick. Oh, there we go. That should come out now. So where did we go? Here. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Make sure you've got as much in there as you want. Whoops. It is a very messy craft. Okay. So then we just move it all around, give it some pattern, make sure it's not just sitting on the top and it's really mixed in. There we go. It's very Barbie pink. So I'm going to take the lid out of the little bottle and just sprinkle in. I recommend you actually just take some out first rather than sprinkling directly like me, because otherwise it'll all come out. Whoop, like that. I've got lots of videos to get through today, so I am rushing a little bit. But yes, I recommend you just tipping a few out and then pinching some into it. So I've mixed them around. They should hopefully sink to the front of the shape. And what I'll do is, to make sure it's flat on the back, so I'm just going to run that over the top. Get any excess off from the resin. Right, that's ready to cure. So you do need a UV light. I had an old nail UV light that I had in the house, so I just use that now. So I press my 99-second button 3 times, and that's normally enough. Once it's set on that side, you can turn it over and to make sure the UV gets through to the other side a bit as well. Otherwise it will come out a bit sticky on the other side. Right, so we're going on to our next project. Before we do, I'll just have a little tidy up. There, all done. So now we're going to have a go, which I haven't even used myself yet, so this is a first for me. We're going to have a go at adding the powder to resin. Okay, so it's basically going to colour the resin in the same way. Here we are, just filling it up with resin. I'm going to leave a little bit at the top, which I'll just add more resin once it's mixed. So we'll add some of that shimmer, and we'll, oh, getting it everywhere. Oh, it's beautiful actually. It's got little shimmery metallic bits in it. So I used a couple of scoops of that. And now all we do is mix it into the bear. I think I might have added a bit much. It's only supposed to be a sprinkle. Let's put that on again. While that's cooking, we're mixing. Okay. Just make sure it's thoroughly mixed into your resin. And then what I'm going to do is come on with the final layer of resin on the top to make sure it's nice and flat and even. Just a note, I am not a resin expert. I have just dabbled in resin. So this really is just a beginner guide to give you an idea. I don't know if you can see that, but that's going to look beautiful. Right. But if you wanted it a bit clearer than what I've done, I suggest you add less powder. You just literally need a pinch from what I can see. Right, I'm going to add as much as that so it's at least to the level. That way it will set beautifully. What you can do when you've finished it, if you don't feel you like the back, you can go back and drop a bit onto the hard resin you've done, and it'll dome. If you put it in the middle, it'll go to the edges, but it will dome a bit. So our little pink heart is still going. So I'll switch off for now while that's going, because there's no point you watching and waiting. As you can see, the resin will leave a permanent mess. So this is a piece of PVC. You must have something down, okay? I always keep some kind of plastic on my table when I'm working on anything. Right, it's gone in 3 times, so I can feel that it's ready. I'm just going to turn it over and we'll just do the back. Also, actually, just popping on some shapes. Some glittery shapes into the bear. I wasn't going to, but then I just thought I don't think it will be the same without it. So I'm going to do that. And wiggle it all in. Okay, so that's ready for when the heart's done. Hopefully he's going to come out looking really cute and very purple and glittery. It looks quite dark on the camera, but I assure you it is lovely and light. Lovely and bright. Well, 10 seconds to go. And then I'll pull it out and I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. Yeah, there's our little, can you see our little heart shape? Yeah, pretty. Okay, so we have one little diamond heart shape. And now we're going to have a go at the worry bear. That might take a bit longer to set, but that's okay. Now the diamond heart shape on the back, it's not quite flat. So what we can do is pop it in again. Okay, while that's cooking, and we'll add some more in the middle just to level it out a bit. Okay, and then use the end of a cocktail stick, make sure it's clean, and just make sure it really is leveled out right up to the edges. If you think you need a bit more, add some more. I can always, it's much easier to add more than it is to take off, because then you have to start sanding and things like that. So I'm going to leave you and I will come back once it's all done. So just while our worry bear is cooking away, I do have some help sheets and how-to guides available, so I'll put it in the details. I'm just going through them now and obviously recording the video for them, and there'll be a QR code link there. This is actually, yeah, the camera was just having a moment there. Hopefully it won't do it again because you get to scan out and see my mess. Anyway, so first of all, you prepare your workspace. 2, you choose and prepare your mould. You plan your design, you pour the pre-mixed resin, set the resin, demold the jewellery, assemble the jewellery if you want to add other bits to it, and then as an optional you can polish or seal it with a resin safe polish or a little bit of clear resin so you have a bit of extra shine. And tips, it says work in layers if you're using multiple types of inclusions, but we didn't need to do that because we were just making one. Don't overfill the moulds, so like I said, leave a bit at the top, then mix in, and then you can always add some more afterwards. And make sure you clean the moulds immediately after use because that will extend the life of the moulds. So that guide is available to print off so that you can have it to hand. I will put it in the description. Okay, so our little worry bear has come out, and he's feeling quite solid on that side. So what I'm going to do is turn it over, put it in upside down, and it's going to do another run for us. So I'll pause and come back. Right, here we go, guys. I think it's done, so I'm going to pop it out. Ooh. Oh, look, he's so cute. He's so cute. And if you wanted to, you could even paint on it, couldn't you? You could put a little face on there. But again, I would probably go with less powder next time and keep the resin a bit clearer so that we can see some of more of those indents. Here where you've got some extra bits, well, that will just need sanding down. But yeah, finished product. If you did come by and watch, thank you. If you're watching this because you're in my shop, thank you again for coming in. And this is your beginner resin tutorial. Take care, everyone. Check the details down in the description for any information you would like to know.